It's Tuesday, October 22nd, and from WBHM News, I'm Richard Banks with today's top stories. The Alabama State Department of Education takes another step in asking for a major increase in security funding for schools. The Alabama Reflector reports the State Board of Education approved a request last week for roughly $53 million. That's about $51 million more than allocated last year. Legislation passed earlier this year requires, among other things, the board set criteria for school safety inspections, and local school districts should hire district safety coordinators. The funding request will be considered in the next legislative session as part of the Education Trust Fund budget. Instances of violence continue to increase in Alabama prisons. According to a new report from the Alabama Department of Corrections, fighting among inmates increased by about 13% from last October to the end of August, the latest data available. Assaults on prison staff increased by roughly 5% for the same period. The violence continues as the state's prisons remain overcrowded and understaffed. The Alabama Daily News reports that ADOC has been short by about 2,000 correctional officers since 2017. Alabama has the fifth highest incarceration rate among states, according to a report this summer from the Prison Policy Initiative. The U.S. Department of Justice sued the state in 2020 over rampant violence in state prisons. And it's Magic City Classic Week with a range of events celebrating Saturday's football game between Alabama A&M and Alabama State. Tonight, a cocktail party at the Birmingham Public Library kicks things off. There's also the Magic City Classic Old School concert at Boutwell Auditorium. Other festivities are scheduled throughout the week, leading up to an event-filled Saturday. Beginning at 8 in the morning, the Magic City Classic Parade will wind through downtown. Tailgating begins right after the parade at Legion Field, followed by the big game itself, the 83rd meeting between the A&M Bulldogs and Alabama State Hornets. The game and related events is one of the state's biggest annual sports rivalries, bringing thousands of visitors to Birmingham and generating more than $21 million in tax revenue. You'll find more news in